Welcome to my Walmart guide for Refract. So I'm going to show you guys a few things that Refract hit on the last Walmart drop. This is a few success posts for the last Walmart drop. Right here, this is 206 SBCs hit by one person. Just to give you an idea of how effective this bot really is, absolutely insane. That being said, let's get straight into it. I'm going to show you setup and how to run the bot. So the first thing let's go over is proxies. Proxy tab is right here. You want to use residential proxies. Some people say that ISPs will work for monitoring. I have personally not found that to be the case. Any proxies that I've used, and I've used them from 3 different providers, they just don't work. Like I just get errors. So just use Resi. It doesn't use that much data unless you're using like 1,000 accounts. And if your setup's that big, then you're probably making enough money anyway to cover the cost. But I use residential proxies from Wealth, and they work great. If you don't know what proxies are or what any of this means, just join our Cook Group Lunch Money. The link will be in the description below, and we'll be able to help you out and go into detail there. I don't have time to go into detail. This video would take too long. But essentially what they are is they mask your IP address so that the Walmart doesn't know that you are the same person on 100 different accounts. Because if they knew that, they would just cancel all your orders because there's quantity limits. All right, that's the basic rundown. So the next thing you want to do is add your accounts. You would create an account folder here, and then it would bring you to a page that allows you to add your username and your password for your accounts. Pretty simple. After that, we're going to go to the profile tab. This is where you would add your profiles. Again, pretty simple. You add your billing information, your card numbers, all of that. So real quick, I do want to explain a few things. Walmart is very strict. You have to jig your addresses. You cannot use the same address. Your orders will get canceled. You cannot use the same credit card or debit card info. Your orders will get canceled. For card information or for your cards, I recommend getting a Capital One Eno card, because they allow you to create virtual credit cards. You can create up to 20 a day. So you could within 5 days, you can have 100 different credit cards. If you don't have that yet, that's fine. Just use as many hard cards as you have for now. There are other services out there to get virtual credit cards, but a lot of people have issues with those, or they can be like a very expensive membership. So I really just recommend Capital One Eno. You get points, all that kind of stuff. It's just Capital One Eno is elite. It's the best in my opinion. For addresses, you have to jig your addresses. If you live at 123 Sesame Street, you can't put 123 Sesame Street on every single one of your profiles. If you do, yours will get canceled. You have to spell street wrong. You can spell it STREEET. You can spell it ST. You can spell it STRT. Lots of little misspellings. It'll still get delivered to your door. You also want to do things online too, like apartment 105 unit B, unit C, apartment 107, things like that. That won't work if you live in an actual apartment building, but it will work if you live in a house. I don't want to go too in depth on all this stuff. These are things for another time. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, again, just join our Cook group. Link in the bio, and we'll be able to explain this better for you. So let's jump straight into the meat and potatoes, the task setup for Walmart. So what you want to do first is create your group name, Walmart Test, right? Click the groups in the top left, Walmart Test, site, obviously Walmart. Boom, create task group. And this is what it brings you to. So let's just go through each thing here. Walmart Test, Walmart, monitor, idle. We don't want to do multi-input. You don't actually want to put a SKU in the monitor yet. Proxy list, we're going to go with Wealth Resis. Monitor delay, 4,500 is fine. Walmart usually drops the queue, so you don't need like super fast speeds. Offer ID, we're not going to put anything there yet. Get to that in a second. Skip monitoring, offer ID required. You probably do want to use this at the time of the drop. And then third-party vendors, no. Don't worry about price or price max. Walmart doesn't drop third-party prices at the time of the drop. By the way, Walmart drops at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday if they're going to drop. It's not every Wednesday, but it's always Wednesday. Loop checkouts needs to be turned off. And then start and stop at time is irrelevant. And that's it. Pretty simple for there. You will do something else here, but we're going to get to that in a second. So click add, and then you want to go to profile group, and then we're going to add our Walmart profiles, proxy list. This is your checkout task, by the way. I'm going to do wealth resis. Always do resis. You do want to match your account to your profile. Keep that in mind when you're making your accounts, and your profile information should match. It's just better that way. Don't worry about account proxy because we're using resis. Yes, on save session. Yes, on reset invalid password. Walmart will unlock your accounts if they get locked. Recently Walmart has not been requiring Walmart Plus membership. So, but if they were, you could purchase the trial and then have Refract cancel the membership for you afterwards. The drops have all been one quantity recently, so that's what I'm running. And they may change that in the future, and if they do, just adjust. But for now, they're only allowing one per account. Error delay, 4,500, leave that, and then task quantity, 1 for each. So we're going to create, boom, 14 tasks. All right. So we have this set up. All right. Now, what you want to do after that, you want to duplicate this, right? You want to duplicate it 3, 4, 5 times. I'll tell you why. All right. So the reason why is because this is how you enter your SKUs. You want to be in our cook group and our resale group, Lunch Money. Link in the description. All right. And you want to be watching our monitors because we don't know what Walmart's going to drop. You want to be watching our monitors for the ping. So this is 2 weeks ago. We're going to replay it just like it actually happened. This is 2 weeks ago, 9 p.m. You can see that they dropped the Prismatic Super Premium Collection. You want to log in all of your accounts at like 8:30, like 30 minutes before the drop. Be logged in because PX will screw you up. Okay. So we're going to do that now. It's probably going to let us log in really quickly. But if this was 30 minutes before the drop, all of these tasks over here would be like red with errors and stuff, and they'll eventually get in, but it takes a while. You can see they're getting in pretty. I already have some on waiting for product. It will not log in this easy before drop time normally. All right. We're logged in. We're waiting for product. Sounds good. Okay. So we're going to go to our cook group. Boom, the ping just dropped, whatever the item is. This time it's Super Premium Collection. Do you want to copy the SKU? Okay. Paste it there. And then obviously I have this on another tab, but just to show you guys, you want to copy the offer ID. You want to paste it here. All right. And then just click on the screen. You can see task group updated successfully. Now, obviously it's out of stock, but you can see it immediately started trying to go for it. Right? All right. Now, the reason why you have all these other tabs going is because, let me stop on my task here, is because if Walmart dropped multiple SKUs, then boom, 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 you could copy paste all the SKUs and the offer IDs that you want to go to into these tabs. And you'd want them to already be running too, 30 minutes before the drop. You want to start all of your tasks. Again, just to be sure you understand, don't put anything in input or offer ID until the drop happens. Bot groups don't typically cover SKUs and offer IDs. That's why you need a resale group. So let's I actually already did this. I did a recording earlier and realized that I'd messed up. So I already checked out, but we're going to use a SKU for baby wipes. I already had the SKU. Okay, we're going to do an actual check. I'm just going to choose a random account. We'll go with this one. So I'm going to log in with this account right here. Right click start. I'm only going to do this once because I don't need 40 different boxes of baby wipes. All right. We're logging in, setting cookies. All right, waiting for product. So I'm going to paste it in the monitor input there, the SKU. And then I'm just gonna click off the screen. And you can see it's going to pick it up. Well, the monitor's loading. As soon as the monitor loads, it'll pick it up. PX blocked. Okay. That'll happen sometimes. So it looks like it's trying again. Setting cookies. That's that Walmart security, that Walmart bot protection, that PX. Yeah. It'll do that. There we go. It picked it up that time. Product found. Submitting order. Success. You can see we just checked out some dude wipes. Go to our home page, and you can see there they are. But well, now I got plenty of stuff to wipe my butt with on the way in the mail. But that's it, guys. That is Refract Walmart in a nutshell. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I do read and reply to every single comment. Links to everything is in the description if you want to purchase Refract, if you need a cook group so you can get the SKUs, the offer IDs, and a plethora of other things. All of that. Hit the like button if this video helped you guys out, and subscribe for future bot guides and other resell videos. See you all on the